Good morning, guys. It's Mr. Tridiak here for the AP Literature course. I just wanted to do a quick unscripted video about how I expect you guys to organize your notebooks. So in that handout packet or on Google Classroom, you guys should see like a very clear list of like 1, 2, 3, 4 of what you guys should do with each of your dividers. But ultimately, here's kind of what your notebooks should look like. So here's mine. I have two, one for semester 1, one for semester 2. And COVID kind of screwed everything up. But let me just kind of show you a little bit about how you want to organize it. So right off the beginning, you really want to be able to have word lists and any graphic organizers and any things that we're going to use on a very frequent level. And very early on in the notebook, you also want to have all of your literary device notes. So we're going to be taking notes on things like idea and theme and things like symbolism. And you really want to have that early because that stuff we begin at the end of the year and we carry on that information all the way throughout the year. I want you to note how clean and organized all my notes are. I like to color code and make sure everything's really nice and clean because with every piece of literature that we read, you might have to go back and try to find out good words or good details to include on things such as character. Or maybe when we're talking about setting, you might want to go back to that and use some of those notes to guide some of your analysis. So these notes are going to be crucial throughout year. So it's really important that you put them early on in your notebook, and it's really important that you really put some love into them. So this is my other notebook. For me, it's semester 2, but you guys just have one notebook for both semesters. And if you take a look at the headings, this is not based off of literary devices. This is based off of works. So for example, this first one is Pride and Prejudice. And I have all these little discussion targets here. Yeah, and if we go over to like this section with Hamlet, which I'm going to be expecting you guys to do actually once the school year is over, after January, you can see that I have all these little articles, all these little sections, these handouts, these things to kind of help guide you, these discussion targets, the translations. So any resources and any things directly connected to that piece of literature should really go there. So that's it. I just wanted to show you guys that and to just really encourage you that you really need to make sure that your binder is incredibly well organized. And I'm going to be expecting that, especially at some point in time, which I expect that we will meet in person. One of the first things I'm going to check is to make sure you're organized. The organization is expected here. Please understand that I have extremely high expectations for your organization, and I want to make sure that you hold yourself to that high standard. Thank you, guys.